everybody and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a mid-year review of my writing goals. Before we begin, you may notice something a little bit different about me. In case you haven't seen, I have gotten my braces off. This is actually the first video I'm filming with my teeth. I'm going to straighten this out a little bit. Also, ignore the background. I'm back over here today because I'm in the process of moving right now and everything's a big fat mess, and this is the only corner of my house that you can't see anything behind me because everything's just so messy and out of place. But yes, I got my braces off. These are my teeth. Welcome to the channel, my teeth. Anyway, okay, so I'm gonna be doing like a mid-year review. I know it's July, so it's like a month after the middle of the year, but here we are. Back in January, I made a video talking about my goals for this year, specifically my writing goals. So I wanted to sit down, read through them, go over them, and sort of just have a nice little reflection review to see where I am, what I've gotten done, what I haven't gotten done, if I'm going to change anything from here to the end of the year. It's been since January since I even looked at these, so actually I know I decided a few months ago that there were one or two of these goals that I knew I wouldn't be finishing, that I had already sort of changed in my head, but I haven't actually like looked and thought about it and talked about it. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Okay, so number one was finish draft 2, 3, and maybe 4 of Project Orion. I finished draft 2, so draft 2 is done. I was going to start draft 3 and then decided that I was going to take a break from Project Orion. That wasn't in the plan. I wasn't going to take a break. I was actually going to heavily focus on Project Orion this year and have it be like my main project, but I have taken a break from it just for right now. It's a very small break. It's not going to be long. I was just feeling really overwhelmed by it. There was a lot that I had to do. There was a lot of world building that I had to do. There's just a lot of issues I had to figure out, and it was just kind of getting really overwhelming and stressful, so I did put it aside just for right now. So I don't think I'm going to finish. Yeah, so that was actually another goal. Where is it? Finish Project Orion Book 1. I wanted to have all the drafts complete this year and finish the whole thing. That was one of the goals that I had already decided that was probably not going to happen this year, especially now that I have taken a break from Project Orion. I did finish draft 2, so there's part of that goal down, but I don't think it's going to be completely finished. I know I will be working on draft 3 this year. I don't know, again, if that'll be finished because I don't really know when I'm going to pick it back up. I don't know, I'm not really holding myself to a strict guideline when it comes to Project Orion, and I know at the beginning of the year I was, because I was going to really focus on it this year, but things have been really busy, and that's what's going on now. Get beta reader rounds done. Did that. Finished draft 2, and I finished the beta reader feedback round number 1. So, cool. Start querying agents by the end of the year. Probably not going to happen since I don't think it's going to be completely done by the end of the year. Start planning Project Orion books 2 and 3. I have done that. I have started planning them. Nothing is like super in-depth, but I have started planning them, so check mark on that one. Finish the first drafts of 2 more stories. I'm working on one right now for Camp NaNoWriMo. I am working on the first draft of another story. So I'm planning on finishing that first draft this year. Again, I'm not holding myself to too much of a strict like writing schedule when it comes to not just Project Orion, but like all of my writing. So I know I'm going to finish this first draft. I don't necessarily know what the rest of the year is going to have in store for me in regards to other first drafts or Project Orion, anything like that. I'm still going to be writing, still going to be working. I'm just in a really busy season of life right now. I'm moving, I just got a new job, and this new job is going to take up a lot of my time. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, so these next 3 were sort of like maybe ones. They were never for sure. It was like, I would really like to do this year, but it's nothing that I had for sure set my mind on, nothing that I was like 100% dedicated to. And it kind of has to do more with, I guess, like the content side of writing. And it is make an author website, start freelance writing, and maybe start a blog. See, even though that one had a maybe in front of it. I haven't done any of those things. Again, wasn't 100% dedicated to those ideas, and I'm still not 100% dedicated. It'd be kind of cool maybe to have one or two of those done by the end of this year. This just came apart, okay. But like I said, I didn't really foresee a lot of the things I'm going through right now to be happening. Next is make a comprehensive guide on how to write a novel. And I've talked about this in the past. I really want to make like a really in-depth video series talking about like how to write a novel, each individual step, how I do things, stuff like that. And I don't have much to comment on for this one because I already knew this was probably going to be happening in the later months of the year, definitely in the second half of the year, because I wanted to wait till I got some better equipment for filming. So that's still in the books, that's still in the plan. I don't have a set time frame for that, but I knew it was going to like happen within the last few months of the year probably, so I'm not too worried that I haven't done this one yet. And then the last one is feel secure and confident in myself and my writing. And honestly, I'm pretty good on that one. I think I've made a lot of progress in that. I was never really like insecure about my writing, but I definitely, since I finished draft 2 of Project Orion and sent it out to beta readers and did a whole round of beta readers, it's the first time that I had ever like shared my writing with other people, especially in a more sort of like professional way, you know, like with intent of like getting better and publishing and going down that route. So I think that really helped. It was definitely like an eye-opener in some ways, but it helped a lot, I think, in just helping myself realize what my strengths and weaknesses are, what I need to work on. And even though it was like a lot of criticism, I do think that it kind of steered me in the right direction of feeling a lot more secure about my writing and my, I don't want to say writing style, because I really don't think I have a writing style right now. I think that takes a long time to really develop, but I think I've made pretty good progress on that. Okay, so those were all of my writing goals for this year. That was my little mid-year review. Again, I know it's a little bit later than the middle of the year, but that's okay. So, you know, there's some I have done, some I haven't done, some I've made some progress towards, but I'm pretty happy with it. I'm content with how things are going so far this year, especially considering the way that 2020 has gone so far in the world. I definitely think this year has been a lesson in giving up control in some aspects, because I'm a big control freak and I like having guidelines and time frames for everything. And so even though like with the Project Orion, that's I think the main one, because this was supposed to be such a Project Orion focused year, and that's just it didn't pan out that way, and that's okay. And I don't want to beat myself up for it, and I'm just gonna keep going, you know? Writing is my passion, you know, I'm very passionate. These are my goals, this is what I'm working towards, but I don't have to fast track it just because I feel like I have to. I have a whole life to live, and I can take things at my own pace, and I can do things as fast or as slow as I want to, and I want to be able to schedule my writing around my life rather than schedule my life around my writing, especially at this moment in my life, just because I'm going through a lot, and a lot of other aspects of my life, like my career and my housing, my relationships, are just taking up a little bit more space in the forefront of my mind right now. And so it's okay to put my writing aside just for a second, you know, focus on some other things. I'm never giving it up. I'm never completely taking a break from it. Like I said, I'm working on a first draft of another story, so it's not like I'm gonna stop writing, but yeah, it's been a lesson so far. Anyway, so that is all I have for this video. I encourage you to examine your goals for the year and see how you've done, see what you've accomplished, what you haven't accomplished. If you have to rework some things, and it's always okay to. But yeah, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see y'all in the next one.